Welcome to another conversation with Jefferson County Treasurer and Colorado State Treasurer candidate Jerry DiTullio. Jerry, I'm really intrigued by today's topic, which is growing public funds through productive investment.
Well, thanks, Clay. As Jeffco Treasurer, I not only safeguard our public funds, but invest them for the public good that can be used by the Board of County Commissioners for projects and services in Jefferson County.
Oh, you don't just squirrel them away in a gunny sack under the mattress?
Not really, Clay. No. By investing wisely and effectively, we not only grow these funds, but also deliver broader value to the taxpayers in services and projects.
Really?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, you should know, because of your success as Jefferson County Treasurer, Chris Blackwood asked for your insight into the public investment process for this book, Investing Public Funds in Colorado.
Yes, working with Chris Blackwood on his book was a valuable experience. I enjoyed it. His expertise in public finance and commitment to service provided insights that helped me become a more effective treasurer for Jefferson County and will help me as your future state treasurer.
Well, Jerry, I learned from the book that there are regulations that govern the investment in public funds. Can you tell me about those?
Well, Clay, Colorado authorizes 10 distinct methods for investing of public funds. Among these, the four most commonly recognized strategies are, for county treasurers, local government investment pools, treasury bonds, municipal bonds, and farm credit bank bonds. Beyond those authorized strategies, additional investment activity is restricted to ensure the safety of public funds. These limitations exist to prevent risk of loss. If you are interested in deeper understanding of the framework we operate under, I highly recommend this book by Chris Blackwood, which I had input on. It's concise yet comprehensive, providing insight into the investment process. Please contact me if you'd like to get a copy of the book. I'm proud to report that during my tenure as Jefferson County Treasurer the past 6.5 years, we've successfully generated more than $74 million in interest earnings, and that was even during COVID. I'm running for state treasurer to ensure Colorado's dollars deliver real value for the people they serve, grounded in my fiduciary experience and commitment to responsible public investment. Colorado deserves a real treasurer for state treasurer, and that's me.
Jerry, you've discussed a number of creative ideas for investing public funds. Can you give me an example of that?
Well, Clay, as state treasurer, I will advocate to establish a state bank or a public bank, one that securely holds tax revenues, manages state assets, and invests revenue to benefit all Coloradoans.
That sounds sort of like a radical idea.
Not really, Clay. North Dakota has successfully implemented this model. And here's why it matters, Clay. Federal funds awarded to states are increasingly subject to political interference by Washington. With the state bank, Colorado could protect those funds when the federal government pressures private banks to give that money back to Washington. With the state bank, a state treasurer can protect these funds.
A state bank? Interesting. How exactly does that work?
A state bank requires legislative action and the governor's signature. I will lead the charge to make it a reality, ensuring Colorado is at the forefront of financial sovereignty and innovation.
So, Jerry, what other ideas do you have?
Well, Clay, a top priority is ensuring that taxpayer dollars are invested wisely with a fair rate of return for the benefit of the people of Colorado. Currently, Colorado tax dollars are held in major banks that offer minimal return while charging high interest to Colorado citizens. It's profit for banks, not for Coloradoans. Another priority I have is protecting healthcare in Colorado, especially in rural Colorado. Legislation passed by Congress and backed by President Trump risks dismantling our rural healthcare systems. For example, in 2023, Delta County Memorial Hospital needed emergency state support to stay open. With new federal policies, even more rural hospitals, 6 and counting, now face closure. As treasurer, I'll ensure Colorado's money serves Coloradoans first, supporting our communities, strengthening our rural health care, and reclaiming financial control.
Jerry, what other opportunities are there to invest state resources for the benefit of Coloradans?
Well, Clay, as you know, small businesses are the backbone of Colorado's economy. Many are still recovering from high interest debt taken on during COVID. We could leverage funds from a Colorado state bank or a public bank, partnering with private institutions such as local banks and credit unions to offer fair, low interest rate replacement loans. This not only relieves small business debt, but earns strong returns for Colorado taxpayers.
I gotta say, Jerry, that sounds great. Are there any other examples you'd like to talk about today?
Yes, Clay, many Coloradoans have invested in trade schools, community colleges, and higher education to advance their careers, but too many are burdened by high interest student loans. As Washington drives the rates higher and ratchets down the funds, the financial strain deepens. A state bank would offer better terms and rates for replacement loans for our student borrowers in Colorado.
Jerry, your background clearly demonstrates how you come up with all these creative ideas and the insight that you have into the issues. I really appreciate it, and I can see where this is a real benefit for all Coloradans.
Well, thanks, Clay. I appreciate you too. If you'd like to know more about me, my candidacy, and ideas, please visit my website, jerryforcolorado.com, or you can call me always on my cell phone, 720-253-6785. Thanks.